Hello and welcome to this edition of Charm TV's Game Changers. I'm Mark Clark. On this episode of Game Changers, we're joined by Mackenzie Garvin, Director of Workforce Development Projects from the Mayor's Office of Employment Development. We also have Stan Wolf, Interim Director for Career Readiness, Baltimore City Public Schools. Ms. Garvin and Mr. Wolf will provide details on the inaugural class of 2018 high school job fair that's happening May 9th, 2018. We'll be right back. We're with Mackenzie Garvin, Director of Workforce Development Projects from the Mayor's Office of Employment Development. We also have Stan Wolf, Interim Director for Career Readiness, Baltimore City Public Schools. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you, Mackenzie?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So let's find out about your role. So, Mackenzie, tell us about your role as the Director of Workforce Development for MOED.
Sure. I'm the Director of Workforce Development Projects, and my position is housed within the Business Services Division of our agency. So my role is primarily working with businesses, maintaining and developing relationships with businesses who are interested in hiring Baltimore City residents and helping them to meet their workforce needs.
Okay. And so, Stan, tell us about your role.
Sure. So my team works in the Office of College and Career Readiness, and we oversee all of the career and technical education programs in schools. So these are programs such as cosmetology, culinary, automotive, and pre-engineering programs.
I love it. So, Mackenzie, the Baltimore City Schools and Mayor's Office of Employment Development Partnership, this is new. So tell us about the partnership, how it began, why was it important,
Well, as we all know, youth are really important to our mayor. She's been a very strong advocate for YouthWorks. She's been a strong advocate in Annapolis for school construction, so it's only natural that she would ask us, city schools and MOED, to come together to create an opportunity for youth who are graduating seniors who do not plan on attending a four-year institution, but they are willing and ready and able to get to work. So she asked us to come together and create this partnership.
And Stan, we have this job fair coming up, and this is big.
Yes.
So tell us about the job fair. This is an opportunity for not only the students, but also for the businesses to come together.
Yeah, absolutely. So the job fair will be on May 9th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and it's at the War Memorial. And so students can register to attend the job fair through their school counselor, and it's open to all 2018 school graduates.
And so, Mackenzie, what industries are going to be there? And how did you decide which ones to pick?
Well, we picked the high growth industries that we have in Baltimore City. There will be industries from construction, IT, hospitality, healthcare. We're also going to have some of our training providers there, nonprofit, and many of our city government agencies will be there as well.
And so, Stan, for the kids who are planning to go to college, can they still go to the job fair?
So this job fair is really intended for those students who aren't going to college. However, if students are going to college locally, so for instance in a local school, and they want to work while they're in college, they're more than welcome to attend.
And what about the recruitment process?
Right, yeah. So what we did is we worked with the high school counselors to identify those students who aren't going to college or aren't going to college right away.
And so this it's interesting because I think Baltimore kind of has a reputation as like a blue collar city, and a lot of these opportunities will be almost vocational or learning trades. Is that correct?
There will be those opportunities, but there are other opportunities for entry-level employment in some business services and professional related businesses as well. So there will be a variety of opportunities for young people at this fair.
I love it. So, Stan, what's the advantage that a company has when they hire a recently graduated high school student?
Sure. So in our programs in city schools, students actually get lots of workplace experiences. So they'll get an employee that has lots of experience already. And in many cases, students who complete our CT programs already come with an industry certificate.
I love it. So, Mackenzie, what can the young people expect?
They can expect to find over 70 different employers from all of the sectors that I previously named, an opportunity to go up to employers, have a conversation, give their resumes, and even learn about an industry that maybe they didn't know that they could be interested in. They'll also hear a few remarks from the mayor and some other dynamic young people who followed a similar path and are successful today.
Stan, are we seeing a lot of young people thinking about not going to college? Are there trends? I guess for the most part, I guess the what we kind of think about are preparing kids to go to college, and this is the way to go. But are the changes in society showing that maybe more kids are thinking about other alternatives?
Well, we want to make sure that our students know about all the options available to them, whether it be college right away or maybe college after a couple of years, right? So many of our CTE programs, while they can earn industry certificates, also offer college credit. So many of our students can also earn college credits while they're in high school.
I like that. Mackenzie, are we seeing with this technology? I know IT is a field where a lot of young people are looking at, and actually some of the courses are really about certification, not necessarily a 4-year school. Is that happening?
Yes, there are a lot of opportunities to enter in certain fields where you do not have to go and get a 4-year degree. You can get some of the training that you need already while you're in high school, or there are many employers that just require a basic level of testing and they do the training on the job as well.
We're talking with Mackenzie, we're talking with Stan. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with more Game Changers. We're with Mackenzie Garvin, Director of Workforce Development Projects from the Mayor's Office of Employment Development. Also, we have Stan Wolf, Interim Director for Career Readiness, Baltimore City Public Schools. So this job fair, Mackenzie, give us the dates again.
The date of the job fair is May 9th. It is at the War Memorial Building, and it is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Exciting times for the young people. Stan, how should the young people prepare?
Right, so
walk us through the day.
Right. So leading up until the date, the young folks should be working with their counselor or their teachers in preparing their resume. So to make sure they have all the pertinent information on their resume. Then on the day of the event, in most cases, a bus will pick them up from the school and bring them to the job fair, and they'll have a chance to go and visit all the different vendors and interview on site.
So Mackenzie, this is kind of the culmination of a lot of hard work. Tell us, what does success look like at the end of that busy day for you?
Well, ultimately, we want young people to get jobs and make that connection with employers. So if we can do that, I feel like we'll feel pretty good about ourselves.
And Stan, it feels like you have a lot of things in place that prepare the kids. What have you noticed as far as their expectations? Or do they realize what graduation is and what, getting out in that workforce means?
Sure. So this is an exciting time for many of our young folks. So to have a job fair this time for the first time ever is really exciting for them.
I think it seems like only yesterday. Well, not yesterday. It was a long time ago. But just that realization that you're going to be responsible for yourself it can be overwhelming. So I like the fact that you guys have kind of prepared them. And are the companies excited about the young people? And if so, what are the excitement? Where does it come from, do you think?
They are really excited. I think it's exciting to take a young person who's sort of new to the workforce world and sort of help and mold and shape them, and to get them excited about all the opportunities they could have when they take a career path. So it wasn't hard for us at all to be able to reach out to our network of employers and get them to sign up. We got so many phone calls, and they're really, really looking for the opportunity to meet with these young people.
And Stan, are we looking for more employers the next go around? Is the program expanding? Was the response overwhelming? Was it a challenge? How was it finding the companies?
So our partners in MOED have done a great job of recruiting employers, and like I said, this is our first year doing this, so we expect for this to get bigger and better in future years.
Yeah, I guess it's the same thing with the young people. Was it a challenge finding them, or were they readily available?
Again, it was our partnership with Baltimore City Public Schools. We have a great relationship with the counselors. Our BSRs have gone into city schools and worked with the counselors, have provided job readiness training. I did one myself, and it was so great to have about 30 young people there participating and really excited about the job fair on the 9th.
I love it. Well, thank you, Mackenzie. Thank you, Stan. And thank you for watching Game Changers. I'm Mark Clark. Do you know a game changer in Baltimore? Send us your ideas to charmtv@baltimorecity.gov.